What's up? It's Jackhammer88 here. It is April 15th, 2015. I completely slipped my mind yesterday and the other day make this video. And this past Monday, April 13th, was a 1-year anniversary of the Bundy Ranch standoff. All I gotta say to that is, yes, hooray. That is awesome. People standing up to the tyrannical BLM government land grabbing. First of all, those who are for the BLM saying, "Oh, look, they got bullied." No. The BLM were bullying. Why? Because they had mercenaries, hired mercenaries on their sides and pointing at people who were just standing up for their rights. Okay? And some people say, "Oh, Bundy was stealing land." No. All he was fighting for was his rights to graze. He knew he didn't own the land, but he owned part of it. But the grazing rights was in his family for a long time, and the government just kept pounding more of the taxes and taking out all the rest of 34 other ranchers in the area, and he was the last one. And pretty much, I'd say the people there were in a good side. One, no people died. The Bundy family got their cattle back. And this past weekend, I saw a report on Vice on HBO about the 3%ers, and they actually featured the Bundys there, and talking about Jared Miller and his wife. But here's what they don't do, because we all know Vice is a very uber leftist, progressive entity. Here's what they don't tell you. Jared Miller and his wife were kicked out of that event, okay? The people who were there kicked them out because they knew they were shady. And a few days later, those couple killed cops. And Vice doesn't clear that up. They just make it sound, "Oh, look, see, patriots are violent." No. Jared Miller was cuckoo in the head, okay? And the guy has done stints in jail, and so has his wife. So, and also Vice used Southern Poverty Law Center as their source of raising the rising of patriots group, right-wing groups. Well, you know what? The SPLC is discredited. Okay, why? Because their very first case was about defending a KKK member kicking a black man way back when, and they have been sued over and over and lost. Okay, and even the FBI has taken them off as a source for criminal activities, or source of people doing criminal activities. All right. So Vice, you thought you did a very unbiased report on the 3%. No, it was all biased. But you love your First Amendment, right? People like people in Vice and people who believe in the way they do think the Second Amendment is outdated. But they don't fucking recognize that this government is encroaching in every single right we have. They have usurped even the First Amendment, definitely the Second Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, and the Fifth. The Third Amendment, not yet, but all the rest they have, little by little. But here's the thing, Vice, and all those uber leftists. Okay, full disclosure, I'm a libertarian constitutionalist. Okay? Today's liberals are not liberals. They're authoritarians. Okay? That's plain and simple. But people like Vice cherish their First Amendment. But here's the thing you guys don't recognize. Once the Second Amendment is very little, like to the point where you could only keep a gun if you take it to the range, or you only keep it in the range. What do you think's next? The First Amendment. You guys say it's the First Amendment. You guys say the Second Amendment's outdated? Well, how about this? The First Amendment is outdated. Because you can't, the founding founders didn't foresee about video cameras, taking videos on your phones, right? It was all about the printing press. Huh? How do you say about that? See, people like Vice and their ilk just don't understand. I'm not born of this country, but I know tyranny. I know when the government is overreaching. I came from a country like that. I came from a country where the president was elected and then years later commanded martial law. And he was president for at least 25 years. Or 20 years, I should say. Okay? Until the people rose up peacefully. And this country is great. I served in the military for 10 years in this country. It has its flaws, yes. But we're getting better every time. Here's the thing. I'm gonna paraphrase this. But even Gandhi said, the British will be looked upon, the greatest fault of the British will be disarming the people in India, taking their arms. Okay? Even Gandhi knew the people's rights to be armed is a great deterrence to a tyrannical government. But most people always say, "Oh, well, another government will come here to take us over." I'm not worried about other governments coming over here and taking us over. It's about our own government taking over people, okay? And the people who support that. Hitler was elected. Mussolini was elected. Stalin was elected. But like I said, this past Monday was a 1-year anniversary for the Bundy Ranch standoff. And the mainstream media always discredits them like they were the terrorists. No, the real terrorist was the federal government that time. And it showed. And it showed. Jackhammer 88 out.